Just recently came back from a trip to Vermont where I was visiting with Ben Falk of Whole Systems Design and Buzz Ferver of Perfect Circle Farm. Whole System Design, you can search for them online, that's Ben. And Buzz Ferver is perfectcirclefarm.net, really great farmer nursery. And what I wanted to do is share in this video a treatment that I did with these plants that I brought back from Buzz's farm. It's pears, sea berries, Illinois everbearing mulberry, some plums, etc. We're in fall, but I'm just not sure exactly where all these trees and shrubs, really high value plants, are going to go. So I wanted to pot them up. And what I've done here, and I've done this in the past with good success, and I just thought I'd share this note, is I established guild relationships in the pots. And so let me explain what that means. At this point, to me, it's a no-brainer and it's really reasonable, but this might be a novel idea to some folks. This is one good example. Now, this is all compost from our chicken operation, so real rich, with wine cap inoculated sawdust at the bottom and wood chips for good drainage, and also to inoculate all this soil with wine cap. So the mycological layer has been designed in the pot. And in this case, we've got a pear. This one is Magnus. And it's cool, he's got his little tag on there. Nice grafted pear in great shape. And what I've done is went in and planted a female sea berry. And when these plants when this pot gets planted out, which will be either sometime this fall, or it's possible it won't be till the spring, just depends. If I can't get to the spring, until the spring, I'll bank these all in wood chips. But what I'll do is plant it where the pear is on the north side of the sea berry, and these two will be together as close as they are, which seems crazy, but the sea berry will grow and provide nitrogen fixation, which will support the pear, and I can propagate the sea berry with stool layering or by digging up runners that come from it, and the two plants are actually going to be compatible being that close. I've seen this system, this concept in action at the Bullocks Brothers farm off the coast of Seattle, where they have a 37-year-old food forest where every keystone plant, so their apricots, their hazelnuts, their chestnuts, are co-planted with a nitrogen fixer in the same hole just to the south. And so that functional relationship is being established from the outset in the pot. So here's a plum that has another sea berry, etc. And you can see some of them I kept simple. I just put in a plum or an apple, but the majority of them are keystone tree, which will go to aim to the north, and nitrogen fixing high value cultivar sea berry to the south. But wait, there's more. Around each of the trees, I planted 1, 2, 3 cloves of garlic. The garlics will be established underground. They'll grow next to the tree with the intention of it being a perennial or permanent element. The garlic is not meant to be harvested. That will confer incredible amounts of protection from burrowing and girdling voles. 6-7 years of experimenting with that, I can say pretty confidently it works wonderfully. And then in the space in between, I planted tulip bulbs very deeply to add an early spring ephemeral ground cover, capture a yield of sun that's available before these plants leaf out. And so now we have canopy long-term keystone tree species, shrub small tree layer, rhizosphere layer with bulbs underneath, a ground cover supporting layer, mycological layer designed. What's missing, and is optional if I want to do it, is all this bare soil I could either seed out to something like anise hyssop or Turkish rocket or sweet Sicily if I wanted to have aromatic ground covering herbaceous plants there. I could put in runners for bee balm or lemon balm, other mentha family plants to be running ground covers that could help protect. I could put air potato seed in there if I wanted to really risk some craziness. Maybe I would consider, with some of these trees that are on full-size rootstock, that I would push a ground nut around them so that a vining nitrogen fixing layer would be established. The idea is basically a potted polyculture, or guilds that are established in the pots and then planted out later. And I've trialed this for a while. I really like the concept, and I thought I'd share it with folks. So here's basically a little food forest of mulberries, pears, plums, apples, and nitrogen-fixing seaberry with garlic and tulips, and some more layers certainly possible. Thanks for watching. Hope this is some interesting food for thought.